Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Papaschu here, coming to you live from the Ocala Forest. Today, we have a champion chase going on, and we're going to get to it. We have some shards to pull to see if we can complete the chase. We've got the Dorothy chase going on. That's something entirely different. And of course, I've got my daily quest to do first. Well, not do first, but do today as well. I'll be taking care of that after we pull some shards. We got to get some stuff though. So, how's everybody feeling today? Hope you're doing well. Okay, let's see where we are beginning here. I already did um, shard pulls on all my other accounts that are working for the champion chase. Some did good, some not so good. I've got the couple other computers behind me doing campaign farming on Palace of Arabia, doing this stage 7. This stage 7 actually drops a lot of champs. You've got 4 champions that you can possibly get. You also get some speed equipment. So, but it drops a lot. And what it does is it has 2 of the rare champions. So they count a little bit more. They count 10 points towards your towards the champion chase. The the commons and uncommons count as 1 point towards champion chase. The legendary champions count quite a bit. They count, I think, about 1,000 points. So hopefully, we'll get lucky, and we'll pull a few. We'll pull at least, hopefully, 1 legendary. You know, we're going to try anyway. And you see, we've got here we are, the champion chase. I've already completed the dragon tournament. You got to wait for the computer if it doesn't crash. Too many clicks. So I've already done the dragon tournament. I'm not bothering with the tag arena tournament. It doesn't have anything in there that I need towards the fusion. Fire Night is coming up tomorrow. We'll be doing that. Hopefully, we've got enough energy on everybody to do it. Got 33,000 energy here, so that's a good bit. Then we've got the events going on. I don't know why they didn't. We've got a champion training again starting tomorrow. So all those champs you're collecting now should go towards your champion training. I actually got pretty lucky on 2 of them and got some legendaries, which is really nice. So the gear enhancement event and the gear hunters I've already completed. So with no further ado, let me go ahead and get started here. Now we've got I've got 15 sacred shards with 75 ancient shards. Hopefully that'll be enough so I don't have to dig into my void and primal shards, because we do next week have a shard pulling event coming up. Now, let's see. We have a 2X and a targeted champion. And the targeted champion is the Tin Man, Tin Woodman. I did not get lucky enough on my pulls earlier on the other accounts to get the Woodman. It's kind of like target champions. It's a 1 in a million chance of getting them. So here we go. We've got enough silver, hopefully, and we've got a few shards. So let's see. I've got don't have any room in there, but I do have room here. So we're going to go to the bank, and here we go. Starting off, number 1, Gorgorab, epic, good epic. But we're not here for epics. We're here, okay, well, actually, this is a good epic to get. Lion's Guard Galatea. She's in the Argonites faction. Really good. Let's see. I think you're getting 250 points for epics. And I think if it's a new epic, you also get an additional 100 points. Keep coming with epics. Come on. Jarang. 10 more to go on the sacred shards. I pulled so many champs earlier. I had to go through and clean up my banks. Oh, here we go. Oh! Pulled a newt. Oh, I pulled a nut. No, I didn't say that. All right, that's fantastic. That's kind of like what happened to me on the earlier account, on my Lord Shun account. I pulled the cat. I pulled a Cheshire cat. All right, well, I've got 6 more to go. Let's see what we can do here. Oh man, I've been waiting for Newt. That is really, really going to help my clan boss and other. Oh, another one. What do we got? Okay, and Pixneal. Okay, Pixneal is not too bad, but she's not too great. But you know, it's a legendary. I don't know where she's good at all. Everybody got pretty bad scores there. She might be good in High Elves faction wars. That's about it, huh? All right, 4 more to go, and we've gotten 2. Maybe we can get the Tin Man. I don't know. Maybe luck will be on our side. Try it in the blue. He's a good epic. Necro Hunter. Used him on my other account for food to put the cat to level 60 already. I don't know, I should have waited. Got the champion upgrades for tomorrow. All right, well, that is all of my sacred shards. Let's see how we stand. It's probably about halfway there, if that. I should have gotten one of the shards that I need for the epic. I've got 2. Good. So just waiting for it to finish loading. These tournament screens take so long to load. They don't take so long on the phone, but on all the computers I have, every one of them, and I've got a very high speed internet. I've got like what is it, 300 meg up and down. So my video shouldn't be too bad. I've got the better camera working today, and this is just taking so long. Of course, the computer does have something to do with it. But for some reason, I don't know why, but the tournament screens always take a long time. Okay, so now I can pull her, and that's another 350. And we're standing at 4,250, so that'll bring us to here, and we'll see how many of the ancient shards I'll need to pull. Probably about 30 or 40. And I've only got, what, 43? No, I got 75. So I should have plenty of shards. Just need to not use more than I need. All right, 350 tournament points. And I'm going to go ahead, and I know it's going to take some time, but let's go see where we're standing on points, because I think 10 rares will be 100 points each. And you need to get to 5,500. Well, 10 rares will be 100 points, not each. Each rare is 10 points. All right, so we're at 4,600. So I need 900. So I need more than I've got. 900. Well, let's see what we can do. Let's see what the scores actually come out at. And I have plenty of room. All right. See how many points we get. $100 points. So I got to do this 9 times. If I get a legendary or an epic, it does go up. So a legendary would be a nice thing to get. So far, I've pulled 2. That's the third one. That's 300. There's an epic. I see. There's another extra 140. And if you pull any new champs, so let's see, it was 1, 2. It's almost it. That's 500, I think. They were at 540. Ooh, nice. Xanthe seed flower from the Argonites. Now, this is a new one to me. I haven't gotten this one at all yet. So what has she got? She is a defense starting with a 382 defense. Passive. Natural Remedy removes one random debuff from this champion at the start of their turn. Whenever a debuff is removed this way, places a 7.5% continuous heal buff on this champion for 2 turns. That's a small continuous heal. And on the 83, places a 50% increased resistance buff and a protected 15% continuous heal buff on all allies for 2 turns. And that's the big one. That's actually, and that's protected. So that's not going to be stolen by any boss. And on our A2, attacks all enemies, has a 75% chance of placing a 50% decrease attack debuff for 2 turns. Heals all allies by 5% of this champion's max HP for each debuff placed. And her damage is based on defense. That's looks like she's going to be a good healer. And then on the A1, has a 50% chance of placing a block buffs debuff for 2 turns and damage is based on defense. Sounds pretty good. Build her up on her defense. She'll last and she'll keep your team going. Very nice. With that pull, I am going to check and see where I'm at. I've got 25 left to go. And I think that's it. That leaves me shards available for the coming shard pulls event. What do they call it? I can't remember what they call it. All right. That put me just a little bit over, so good. I didn't waste didn't waste any shards. Fantastic. So now I've got this one complete, and I'm not going to worry about the rest of that. All right. Well, if all you came for was the shard pulls, we've done that. So for the rest of the hour, we're just going to play the game. And thank you for sticking around if you do. Otherwise, please just hit the like button. And if you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe and the notification bell so you will be notified next time we go live. My schedule is every Tuesday and Friday at 10 p.m. for the live show. And I do post a video on our Discord and also in the Raid Discord. Oh, I wanted to see something here. I saw something on Raids in I think it was in their Facebook page, and it said commercials. If you look closely at the house, where's the house? I don't see. Okay, there's the house back there. Houses over here. They said if you look closely at the houses, you will see the Wicked Witch's legs sticking out from underneath one of them. And I can't see what they're talking about. It said one of the lower Okay, there it is. I couldn't fit it on my screen. Lower right hand corner, there's a broken house. That's Dorothy's house, and you can see right here the Wicked Witch's 2 legs sticking out. Very cool. Very funny. Oh, okay. So let's see who's new today. Well, definitely we got a couple. That was a great poll. Okay, where'd that red dot go? Oh, there she is. Chancellor Yasmin. Surprised. That's the first time I've ever had her on here. Interesting. High elves. High elves. High elves. Pixneal. I will probably try to play around with Pixneal, see if she's good at anything. Let's check her kit. Immune to freeze buffs, debuffs. Fills champion's turn meter by 25 every time an ally receives a freeze debuff. At the end of each enemy or ally turn, removes all freeze debuffs from all allies. Well, that's not bad. And a 3 attacks all enemies, has an 80% chance of placing a freeze debuff for 1 turn. Okay. AoE freeze. Places a 60% increased defense buff and a 15% continuous heal buff on all allies for 2 turns. Then attacks all enemies under freeze debuff. Places a 2% or 25% weakened debuff for 2 turns on all enemies under freeze debuffs. Okay, I'm guessing her the strength of her hits is pretty low. Her multiplier. A1 attacks 1 enemy, places a perfect veil buff for 1 turn on the ally with the lowest HP. I mean, it's not a bad kit. Not really. I mean, it's not an attack kit, that's for sure. It's a support. She's just a support champ. She's not a great one though. There's no great heals. She puts a freeze on, and she takes freeze off of her allies, and the heal is only a continuous heal. Not and it's not horrible. So I don't know. Probably just not a lot of people need her because she doesn't do any better than anybody else who has the same kind of skills. You got debuffers, great debuffers in the Sylvan Watchers. You've got Elva. So I mean, if you've got Elva going, you really don't need Pixneal. We got Cryodan. And as far as freezes, I believe he's a freezer, right? Yeah, there he is. His freezes must be better than hers. And Argonites. All right, so we've got Antigone, not Antigone. Antigone, no, it's Antigone. Of course, she's the fusion champion for fusion. So if you get 5 of her, great. Well, she'll be available for in shards. If she's not already, she will be soon. Let's see, it has a 25% chance to reflect any poison and HP burn debuffs placed on this champion back to the attacker. If this champion is under a shield buff, the chance increases to 50%. And I'm betting she has shields somewhere. Attacks one enemy before attacking, transfers all poison, HP burn debuffs, as well as one random debuff from all allies to this champion. For attacking, transfer all poison and HP burn debuffs, as well as one random debuff from all allies to this champion. Whoa! Will not that could kill her. Will not transfer stun, sleep, fear, true fear, provoke, freeze debuffs. Transfers all debuffs from this champion to the target. There you go. That's the good thing about that. So she takes all the poison and HP burn debuffs and any other one debuff, takes them to herself, and then transfers them to the target. Not bad, not bad. All right, A2 attacks all enemies, has a 75% chance placing a 25% weaken debuff for 2 turns. Also places a shield buff equal to 20% of this champion's max HP on all allies for 2 turns. I'm trying to remember the other one we were looking at. Attacks one enemy on the A1. Heals this champion by 10% of their max HP. Heals all other allies by 5% of this champion's max HP. So basically, you want to put her in a lot of HP. And then, yes, we got the other one, Xanthi. I believe that's the one we were looking at. Yeah. Weak continuous heal. Strong continuous heal. Yeah, she's a good support defense champ right there. That depends on her multiplier. We'll see how good that really is. That looks like a good kit, though. And then the piece de resistance. Gnut. Defense champion. This passive is when counter-attacking, deals 100% of damage instead of 75%. On is a 3, attacks one enemy 3 times. Each hit decreases the target's defense by 3%, stacks up to 30%. Each hit also heals this champion by 30% of the damage dealt. A2 attacks all enemies, has a 75% chance of placing 50% decrease attack debuff and a 25% weaken debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. Also places a counter attack buff on this champion for 2 turns. And that sucker is important. Important. I've heard somebody complaining about that. There's a lot of people just say important. We drop the T. And other people like to stress that T. Important. The T is there for a reason. On is A1, attacks one enemy 3 times. Each hit has an 80% chance of decreasing the target's turn meter by 15%. If the target's turn meter is not decreased, each hit has an 80% chance of placing a freeze debuff on the target for 1 turn instead. Fantastic. I'm going to have to think about that. My clan boss team is actually okay. Let's go ahead and clean our junk here. Oh, crit damage. 2, 3, 4, 5-star epic. If you want that healing artifacts, healing set, don't need it. There's another shard. Speed boots we keep. Blue. Okay, yeah, that's keepable. Another shard. Hopefully, that's what'll happen on the other accounts where I used up all my shards. I'll get some. I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to complete the fusion with those accounts where I had to use all my shards. But hey, I'm going to try my best. They have a lot of energy, and they're back there running that campaign, trying to complete this without the shards. Yeah, I meant to get rid of that. See, I've got uh, Geomancer. So I'm going to replace Geomancer with Canute and see if they can do some more damage. I mean, I already do usually about at least 180 something. Sometimes it'll go to the full length. Yeah, about 189. It didn't on this go the full turns. So if Newt can make it go the full turns or do more damage, that'll be good. It'll be helpful. Then on Nightmare, this team usually does go the full turns to 1500. So it wouldn't help with the turns, but he might help with the amount of damage done. Yeah, there you go. Full turn limit, 147 clan boss turns. And Geomancer did 114 million out of that 170 million. So Newt might do a little bit better. You say that's a +1 Geomancer. But I'm going to have to build Newt up, and I'm going to save that for tomorrow. Then we did, this being Friday, we've got Chimera. A couple of my accounts, we hit the Chimera Clash. We got the chest. So that was good. Get a few extra of these. There we go. This one I got a. What kind of chest is that? It looks like a bronze. I mean, we got third place, so I'd say that's probably bronze. Brass. There you go. A couple extra gems. I don't think I hit 880. Might have, but I don't think so. My team for this includes Lamassu. So I'm probably going to wind up putting Newt in here. We'll see how that works out. But this, I mean, he already goes the 65 turns. You get 35.65 million. Not the best I have. And on the, where is it? On the scale of Chimera Clash, you want to get a 220 million minimum. And that one put me at 128. So I still need another 100 million. And for that, I'm going to go and do a hard. Was that just a hard? Oh, I already did a hard there. All right. Do a normal. Nobody else is doing brutal, and I don't want to sit there with nobody else. So we're going to do a normal and see what we get out of that. Okay. And that's 161 clash points. And 7 trials done. 64 million. Okay. So that'll be enough to qualify for the bronze chest, brass chest, bronze chest. If we come in third, of course, none of my other team. We don't have too many people have gone so far. Oh, that already put us at the 2. Yeah, 290. That's pretty good. Okay, that's taken care of there. I'm just waiting for another stupid advertisement to pop up. Hey, I need you guys to do something for me. I posted our clans insignia in the competition. I need you to go look for this one and go ahead and find the lion emoticon, and click it on this one. This is the To My Oz. There's a competition going on right now for that, and the winner, it's got to be Oz themed. The winner gets actually the top 10 get prizes. I think the winner gets something extra. But come on. Our clan is Oz based to begin with. We should be in the winners. Come on, do it for me, please. I posted it 2 times, so it's the rules say you can post it as many times as you want, I think. Nothing else there. Do some armor upgrades. Got so many of those. I could go through and sell a whole bunch of them, but what you get, I haven't needed too much of it anyway. And that's enough of that. Man, how much of this do I have? And a whole bunch of these too. I've kind of felt that I shouldn't sell them because, when you need them, you need them. And at some point, I'm going to start making a whole lot of these things. But these are rares. And I would prefer using epic or legendaries. These are the ones that you need to really need. No, 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 no. I just messed up, didn't I? Okay. Scared myself a second there. Did I ever upgrade one of these? No. I'm going to have to use to put artifacts on Newt. I want to use the, excuse me, HH Optimizer. I have showed you guys how that works, haven't I? Okay, well, I've already pulled enough champs. Don't know. Let's see. Include Master Vault, include Reserve Vault. Do I have enough to? Yeah. I'll just use some of these. And how do you get out of there? That's all I needed. So, any hints on the best way to gear up Newt? He's going to be for arena, pretty much. But I want him to also be able to score good points in dungeons and clan bosses, other places. I'm thinking about Siege while I'm at it. Oh, it's been a day today. I got an earache again last night. And it still bothered me a bit today. There are just some champs, even if they're nah, waste of a coin. I need a mirror so I can see what's going on behind me. Take the camera. Still running over there. Can't tell. I think I saw it running. Yeah, it looks like it. Yep. Trust me, I have a lot of energy on those two. If not, whatever. Not all accounts can get the lion. We'll be able to do maybe not all of them may be able to do the fusion. The lion again will be available later in November, November 19th. And you have until November 19th to pull Dorothy. Of course, if you're logging on every day, you'll get her within that 7 days. Now, somebody told me there's a trick to not getting Dorothy, and I don't know how that works. I've tried it before, and it just didn't work. I got to get to the right place. Let's see. It might still be in my chat log. Do. Nope, it's all gone. Okay, if you're still with me, don't forget to hit that like button. Okay, dailies are done. And we've got a few more minutes. Let's go kind of review what we have going on tomorrow. We have a champion training event coming up. Time to develop your champions, leveling them up, upgrading their rank, blah, blah, blah. So we've got one of those. Could do that for the champion chase. Could do Newt. And the next tournament, if this loads. We'll have a fire night starting tomorrow. So that'll be for artifacts. Don't want to use up all your energy. I don't want to use up all my energy. So I'm glad I got that through the shards, because we're going to be doing the fire nights tomorrow and doing the upgrades on Newt. Let's see, we got him in here yet? No. One thing, here's something I had to do. I had to do some cleanup. We have faction guardians. Oops, let me go back. You've got 10 of 10, 10 of 10. So those are all filled out. I don't have any extra Legos here. All of these have been commissioned. I don't know if I could have any commissions here. I don't do a commission unless I've got more than 3. This one, high elves, I've got 10 of those. Need 6 more of the epics. So let's see what we have. Get that going. Sacred Order is done except for legendaries. They don't have any extras. Same with the barbarians, ogrins, lizard men. I have nothing in the lizard men. So let's fill that out a little bit. I would commission that. Let's get throw it to the end. Still have 2 more. I'm not going to commission those. I still need 2 more for the speed. These I have 2 Mr. Galapos. Again, still need the speed. Lizard men are pretty weak. Skinwalkers, 10 of 10. Do I have any extra legendaries? Nope. Ogren. No other extras. Demon Spawn. I have need of a few more of these. Yeah, might as well commission it. Those dogs come easy. Let's see, undead. See if we have any extra epics here. We do. I could commission these guys, but no. Let's do that. Just in case I decide to commission it later. Some point. Where were we? Undeads? Dark elves? Nope, no extra there. That's all done. I do have extra. How about that? Let's see if any of these can be commissioned. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Everything's 2. Dwarves. No extra there. This is all filled out. Can we commission anybody? No. Shadowkin. No extra. All done. Commission that. Commission that. And commission that. So from now on, any rares are going to be food. And it effectively takes them out of your lists. out of your, I don't know what else to call it, lists. Do we have anything here? Oh, we do. For right now, I need all the Argonites I can get. And not enough for speed. It won't take that. I do have extras here. It's good. Really good champ. And I don't have any legendaries yet for that. All right, so that's all filled out. How about empowering? We're just going to hide that out. And let's just take a look at, of course not. I don't have any of those. How about these? 2, 2. Anybody with 3? Oh, my bad. 2, 2, 2, 2. All right, here's 3. And empower. I can't remember. Is she a fusion champion? Because if it is, I want to. Let me check my fusions. I'll skip that one. No, I'm not going to mess with that. Okay, these 2 are there. We have 1 extra. I think I already have Lady Mikage, so that's going to be an extra anyway, so. Gory, another good champ. Okay, not that I use this one that much, but whatever. Bone Keeper. +2 him now. Oh, in the sparring pit. Oh, well. Take him out. You don't need him. Back to empowering. Oh, I got to put my back in. Deke is now +2. Okay. We have 2 on that one. Unlock. Unlock. And empowered. +3. Fane is now +3. Keep going. All right, I've got 3 of this guy. They're all level 40s, but I don't particularly use them. All right. Shaman. Yeah, if you don't take your Dorothy by November 19th, you'll get that one. Just kind of cleaning up the roster here. I mean, I've got so many champs right now. And it's 11 o'clock. It's been an hour. If you guys want to hang around, I'm only going to be a few more minutes probably. And I'll be calling it a night. Probably after I get done with this empowerments. But I appreciate you being here with me, watching the video. I'll be, like I said, it'll be available later. Well, that's interesting. I guess the other one of them is already fully empowered. But it'll be here available. Let's see. On YouTube. And I'll put a link to it in Discord, both in the Channel Zero Discord and in the Raid Shadow Legends Discord. And they have a section there for putting videos. And one more. I've got the doggy Terror Beast. Already not going to unbind anybody, and I don't have anything for the token trader. Still the same 500. Chintoro. Yeah, same ones. They just keep. Not much new there. Not much worth doing. All right. That's going to be it for me tonight. Appreciate everybody being here. And go ahead and remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons. And peace out. You have a good weekend.